Good evening. Welcome to the Brotherhood of the Dice. I am once again hidden in the background. The War Daddy is taking the GM seat for another possibly concluding episode of. Is it Cork? Has he called it Cork Borg or Cork Borg?
Cork Bord, as in a board made of
Yeah,
cork,
yeah, yeah,
but it's spelt weird, like Cork Borg.
yeah. But
Um,
yeah, he did settle on Cork Board, didn't he?
yeah, because it's
Yeah,
obviously a
yeah,
play on words about a investigation board.
yeah. I think Cork
Yeah.
Borg would have worked as well. Anyway, I digress. So yes, this is the second, possibly final installment of Millennium: Wages of Sin. So give it up for War Daddy and Minova and Therator. Gonna shut up now. Take it away.
Brilliant. Welcome, everybody. Yes, so as we've said, this is the second episode of Cork Board, which is actually riffing off Millennium. Um, because it's an awesome TV show. So from last time, if you remember, you are members of the Millennium Group, who are like advisors to the police, independent advisors. You tend to be ex-law enforcement and stuff like that. You've been brought in because there's a murder investigation that they're a bit out of their league with, and they didn't understand what were going on, and they were getting a bit worried because it had escalated, and there was a young girl found, one of the pupils of the Catholic school, who'd been found with her eyes taken out and her hands bound together. And she was left in the church of the school, St. Augustine's High School, Catholic High School. It turned out that there's 3 victims potentially so far, and she's the latest one, and they're fearing like a serial killer. And the first victim could potentially be Becky Morris. She was a bit of a rebel, and she had an older boyfriend, and she supposedly absconded from school and ran away. And I think there was rumours that she might have been pregnant. The other lady or young lady was Talisha Durant, and well, in fact, I'll show you the pictures again just so you can see them all. So this is Becky Morris, who could have run away, and they think that she has. This is Talisha Durant. She was found strung up in the school gym, and the police didn't tell anybody about it, but her eyes had also been removed. And then the latest victim is a young lady called Sadie Palanchuk. So when you investigated, you found some interesting things. One of the key things that you found was that the school chaplain, the father who tends the church, he had profile records of each of the students, but I don't believe he had one of Sadie Palanchuk, but he definitely did of the other 2, and they were quite scathing. And the other bit of evidence that you found, or there's 2 more bits of evidence, was that there is something on Sadie's body that looked to be like it was from a taser or something like that. It was contusions on her body, two perfectly aligned contusions. And you also found that certainly Talisha Durant, she is not the kind of girl that you would think. She's quite, how to put it, she was pushing herself on Becky Morris's boyfriend, according to him. but who knows if he's actually telling the truth or not. But you brought him in. He said that Becky Morris had an argument with him, and she ran off. And he's now kind of like number one suspect. But he said that the chaplain, Father O'Connor, he never liked him, obviously, because he's in his 20s. And Becky Morris is most definitely a teenager. I think she's 18. 16. And that is kind of where we left it when you interviewed him, Todd Phillips, and you left the office for the day. So just to remind you, at the top right is the clocks of the investigation. When they run out, the game effectively ends. If you've not solved the case by then, if you've not got 4 pieces of evidence, I believe it is, then something bad may happen. Perhaps the killer gets away with it. Or he might kill again. Or you might be pulled off the case. Something like that will probably happen. So we'll pick it up on day 2 of the investigation. And as with everything Millennium, there's a bit of a sting on scene transitions. So you turn up again at the police station. The outside is once again pouring with rain, as it is typical in Seattle this time of year. It's fall, as the Americans say. And this is where we are. So if you have any questions or how it all runs, anything like that, go for it. Otherwise, just remember each part of the board on the cork board, which you can look at any time, and I'll show the people at home. Each piece of the cork board holds a key piece of evidence, theoretically, or something else. And the idea is that you go to them sites and they act like monsters, if you remember.
Yeah.
And when you reduce it to 0 hit points, you may or may not get something from it. So if all else fails, follow the pins in the cork board.
Yeah.
But you are at the police station. Yeah, and you're back again. So, what do you want to do on this day? I shall put a little bit of music on. Yeah.
Well, we had to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna, I think we decided to go and speak with Father. I think you said.
Yes, we're going to speak with Father O'Connor.
So you're going over to see Father O'Connor. How are you going to see him? Are you going to see him at the church, if he's there, or are you going to see him at his home?
We did planning to split up. One of us goes to his house and one of us goes to his church. Just as sort of evidence that I can't remember. Well, we didn't come to a conclusion. Are we both going to see the father first of them?
I think it's one of them. We did want to do both. I don't think we'd fully discussed if we were splitting.
Yeah. I mean, if you split up, then obviously one of you won't be in that scene.
Yeah.
Whoever finds him first. So you might be putting yourself at a disadvantage, but then again,
we might go
getting the questions.
The questions. Yeah, might as well go together. Shall we check the school first, then, in the church? What's the clock at the moment?
So yeah, it's on day 2. Remember, it doesn't tick up for travel, but it does tick up for rest. So in terms of like your stability and your hit points and that, if you want to rest, you can take a rest, but it'll tick up a little bit.
So did we rest? Is
It's
it not?
well, yeah. That's the bit where it's not 100% clear because it's kind of abstract. Where like, yes, you've finished. I will give you back. I will treat it like a full night's sleep between the things. I will say that you're going to get back 1d6 in terms of your whatever it is. Is it your stability?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1d6,
So you
okay.
can get back 1d6. If you want a full night's rest,
Damn.
you can tell me. It'll cost 8 segments, but you'll get some insight back as well, and you'll get d8 back.
And the baggage stays with us until we finish this, doesn't it?
Baggage stays, yeah. You can offload some of it by like having a conversation with each other. You can also remember work overtime, which adds more time to the case, but it means that you don't get stability back as easy because you're obviously wearing yourself out working all through the night and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So what time in the morning is it? Are we like in the crack of dawn, or is it more like average 9?
You tell me, what time do you think that you came back to the office? Have you been able to sleep? Because I think some of you will have had disturbed sleep based on what you've seen, the awful things that you've seen.
Yeah.
It's certainly a disturbing case.
Yeah, I got some.
The victim was 16 as well. No, she was 18. Still disturbing.
Yeah, I reckon maybe we come to the police station 9 in the morning. I reckon.
Yeah, I think we'd be there early because we'd already discussed about going and seeing the father, so it's like we'd try and get in there, kind of thing.
Yeah, we meet at the police station, then we go to the school search and check there. It's most likely there during this time.
Alrighty.
So an assumption.
That's fine. You get in your car, you drive back over to the school. The church is inside the school grounds. There is no longer like police tape around it, but the school and the church definitely seem deathly quiet. You know for definite that there's still some children here on the grounds because they're trying to contact the parents and all that kind of stuff to send them home. But some of them are they're children of rich, very rich people, but kind of like all over the world and stuff. So they don't necessarily have the chance to come back and get them straight away. So some of them are just kind of left. So you walk into the church, St. Augustine's. Some of it has been cleared up, but there's still a lot of like the evidence of what was here before. The pews kind of like knocked about a little bit. The books on the floor at the front of the altar. There's the outline of the body where it was knelt in front of the altar. And from the vestry, sure enough, this guy turns up. He comes out of the door and looks around the corner. Says, "Can I help you?"
Yes, we do have some questions for you, Father O'Connor. We are commissioned by the police department in the investigation of the murder of Sadie Plunchuk.
He glances down at the floor a bit and nods quietly, and says, "Come in," and gestures to his vestry. Okay. You go in. It's exactly like what you saw when you went in before. There's a bunch of filing cabinets around, all of them closed, but there is, the desks are a little bit untidy around here. Most of it is oak furniture, dark oak furniture and stuff like that. He motions you to a couple of chairs in front of his desk, and he sits down, crosses his hands over his chest, says, I don't know what I can tell you. I've already answered what I can with the police. But it's a terrible news, to be sure.
We know that, we were told that you, Sadie, helped you in here and worked with you some. Can you tell us a bit about her?
Yeah, so when it comes to, questioning suspects and that, it's like an attack on a monster. Yeah. So you're telling me how you're doing it, what kind of approach you're taking, then you make the test, and we kind of play it out based on the results. It's going to be difficulty 14 in this place. It is dark and oppressive, and this man is very authoritative and strict, and he plays things quite tightly, so it's going to be 14. So how would you like to question him? Are you going in strong with strength? Are you trying to reassure him with composure? Are you lying to him?
I think the most against somebody like this who's authoritative and possibly looks for other things with what happened. I think strength, just being straight to the point, direct, is probably the best way to go.
Okay, that's probably strength then. Yeah. So it is. So to make a check then, so you roll D20. You press the thing at the bottom, tell it it's strength. It's difficulty 14.
Because I want to be direct and to the point, because I want to assess his demeanor and any changes.
Okay.
Jesus.
Nice
Indeed. Right, so you succeeded at the thing. So you get to roll damage against it, which is equivalent to your fiber. Yeah. And this suspect has equivalent of armor. Okay. Which is a D4 in this case. So your thing is 3, that thing is 3. Okay, so there's no progress on resolving this scene. So we effectively will roleplay it out. I've said it all mechanically to remind us how it works, but I'll obviously not be that robotic as we're going along once we get back into the swing of it. So you're asking him what, just like the facts and what happened, or you're using strength. You tell me what's the kind of thing that you're saying to him.
So it's getting straight to the point. So we know that Sadie was helping out in here. I'm trying to find what specifically we were told about that. I just know she was working with O'Connor. It just says helped the church. So it's just, we know that she was here and that he essentially spent a fair amount of time with her. Whether it's also implied, because we don't actually know what they were doing here. The office, you said, looks pretty
A bit
tidy in
dishevelled.
comparison.
Yeah.
In comparison to the rest of the place.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So it's just honing in on that. So like what their relationship was, how he viewed her, what type of person he saw her as, because we don't have his file for her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just getting that information out of him, and if there was like any changes recently. Yeah, literally, it's just for the overall. It's just hounding in like, what's your relationship with Sadie, your opinion, and what help was she actually giving you here?
It's I'm sorry, Miss Peterson. I can't give you that information. I treat my goings on with the pupils of this school as like a equivalent of a therapy session or a doctor's appointment. So I consider myself under a spiritual Hippocratic oath. And I'm afraid that I can't give you that information. It's confidential. If there was anything pertaining to the case, believe me, I would tell you. But I can just assure you that there's nothing untoward from this side. She wasn't. And he shuts himself down and says, "Yes, I can't say anything, I'm afraid." What would Joe like to say or do?
I would like to essentially bring up the documents he has, because I think Tony didn't mention the documents directly, just about Sadie.
No,
I
just focus on the relationship.
Yeah, so I'm gonna focus on why do you have all these maps files of your students and so detailed information about them. Sounds a little bit disturbing for a father to have details on girls like that, especially from your standing and such. And from what I read in your map files, you're very, very consistent on their sins or what they are exposed to.
He's very surprised by that. Yeah, so presumably you're doing strength as well then?
Yep. Let's see. What was it again? Was it ability check? Yes.
It is. Ability check with strength. Difficulty 14.
Difficulty 14. Let's see.
On this one. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, brilliant. Well done.
Nice.
Well done. So you roll your fiber as damage.
Yep. Let's see. That's a d6. 5.
Oh, nice. He rolls his armor. Right. So you reduced it by 3. Wonderful. Yeah, he's absolutely taken aback when you say that. You mentioned the files and the fact that he hasn't got one of Sadie and he was scathing of the others. It's like, how do you know that? Where have you been looking through my files? Says those are confidential. I haven't got one on Sadie because she isn't needing guidance. She was helping me. She was a vital part of our school. She helped us down at the soup kitchen. She was one of the best students that there was, not like the others.
Oh, the others. Okay. It's still strange though, and there's a lot of these girls on the map files. I should maybe ask before I question further. Is it just Talisha and Becky in those files, or are there tons of girls in his files?
Tons of girls, yeah, tons of girls.
Okay. So you're telling me you have this many girls visit you for talk during the week?
It's part of the school welfare. I'm. This is what I do. I'm a shepherd. I look after their. And he kind of like he's a bit perplexed. He says Principal Headley deals with the education side of things. I deal with the spiritual education. I make sure they don't wander too far, or I do my best to.
You do your best to, like the day when you were yelling at Alicia and Becky Morris with Todd Phillips that day, when you were yelling at them for being sinners.
These children, all children these days, are becoming wicked. They've lost the way. It's not just children, in fact. Everyone in this place. The flock have strayed. And it's my job, I believe, to keep them back on track and show them a better way. Show them a way of love. If I have to be harsh to open their eyes, then so be it. But I didn't do this to Sadie. I didn't hurt anybody.
I did not say you were the one doing it. I'm just asking you questions about Sadie. That's what we do.
So you feel like, so one of the segments is ticked. Time's moved on a little bit. But you feel like he's not entirely said everything. You feel like there's something he's holding back on.
You keep these files on these girls. You say that you're trying to get them back on track.
Mm-hmm.
How do you actually help them? What do you do with them? I mean, this place, that's like just gesture around this place of God, this place of worship that you believe that the girls should follow, is in disarray. How are you trying to pull them back to what this is if it is the way it is?
Mm-hmm.
Makes us wonder how truthful you are.
All right. Okay. That actually sounds like perception, because you're trying to understand or discern or influence him. So it sounds
I
like
would say
a
that.
perception check on that one.
Perception. I'm at nothing on that. Still 14, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So again, roll your fiber on that.
D6.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So he listens to what you've got to say. And he says, just because it's perhaps an unkempt church doesn't mean that the teaching that I give is unkempt either. We're a busy school. I don't just teach them here. I try to teach them the practical application of being good citizens and good people. We run a soup kitchen downtown. We work around there. I find it obvious. It sometimes helps the children to see the dregs of society and see how far you can fall, if only to point out to them what they could end up being if they don't change their sinful ways. But it's also to offer them hope and show them a way that we can bring them back from that, and the people that they're serving as well. Sadie was different from that. She was one of the best pupils that this school's ever had. She constantly worked hard. When she wasn't in her room studying for a class, she was down at the site, at the soup kitchen. I trusted her so much that she became one of the trusted helpers. It was somebody who I would go to a lot. I think I can't even imagine who would do this. I'm really angry, in fact, that there's somebody out there doing this. None of these children deserve such an awful thing.
No. It's a fate that no one should have.
Absolutely. But if you want to ask anybody, you should be asking that Todd Phillips. He was hanging around him. He's somebody who you should be watching.
Had you seen him near Sadie?
No, like I said, Sadie was a bookish girl. But that doesn't mean to say that Todd Phillips is innocent. He's a wrong sort. What kind of a boy hangs around a school? Got nothing else. I really must clear this place up. I have to prepare the church now that you people have done here.
Before you go, back to Becky and Todd Phillips. Todd Phillips has heard from Becky. She hates you. So I wouldn't even imagine she will be in one of your constellation hours that you mentioned earlier. And you were the ones that last saw her, so the same day she ran away. What did you do the rest of the day of her disappearance?
I worked on the church. It's been renovated.
Renovated? And you have witnesses that can confirm you were at the church during the day?
He doesn't say, but he says if you have a charge to make, then we will answer questions then. Otherwise, I'm very, very busy. But you should be very careful on who you accuse, because I am the one that tried to help these children. Yes, I may be persecuted for being tough on them. I can't sit here and say that it was awful that Becky Morris ran away. I think she is a sinful child, and she will have her comeuppance, despite me trying to help her. But I didn't kill anybody.
Very well, like I said, we usually want to know some questions. And it was a simple answer yes or no. Well, if you are busy, I'm not going to bother you anymore.
Mm-hmm. That's what he says. So at the end of the round, you have to make composure checks, remember, which are always difficulty 12. I think that's a separate thing. It's the spiral one, the stability trial.
Stability trial, okay.
Yeah. Based on your baggage level, you get some armor on it. So I think it tells you on everything. You tell it your baggage rating.
Composure.
Yeah.
That's cocked. Oh.
Let's see.
Select trial dice.
It's D2 on this one.
A D2. Let's see.
Oh, Joe, you're getting your stability goes down a bit. It's quite dismaying because, if nothing else, you found a priest that's almost unrepentant for his behaviour. He's kind of been what you believe to be honest with you, that he believes these children should be punished in some way. The only one that he shows remorse for is Sadie Palanchuk.
Yeah.
Which is kind of disheartening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you leaving him alone?
Yeah, I think needs. I don't have any more questions for him. I think we need to.
Yeah. So
Well, you mentioned the soup kitchen, and I think the only other thing is like. I mean, I know they all said she wasn't Miss Popular and she's kind of bookish, but there's got to be somebody that she was a student that she was close to. I know there's not many left, but if somebody could let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah. On your way out, you pass the bookshelf that he's got in his room, and obviously there's different religious texts on it. And as you go past, you notice one of the books does not look like the others. It is a hymnal Bible that was the same kind as the one scattered on the floor, but he's kind of shoved it in this bookshelf here.
In his office or outside the office?
It's in his office, but it's near the door. It's kind of like the bookshelf nearest the door.
And he's looking at us at the moment as we go out, is he? Or
at the moment, yeah. So that's there. And on the cork board, you can see that it's opened up a couple more leads based on what he's said.
Oh.
Yeah. So based on what he said, there is now the soup kitchen, which is an option. And he said that she spent most of her time in a dorm room. So there may be something there.
So we go to the dorm room. That's closest, I reckon.
Yeah.
We go there first.
But yeah, so you definitely notice that hymnal book.
So what's the surrounding books around it?
So they're like theological books, or texts, philosophical texts by saints and scholars and members of the Catholic faith. Maybe there's a couple of psychology books on there, stuff like that. So they're all on a theme, all on that same kind of theme. But this isn't one of them. This is like the kind of prayer books that are just put at the back of the pews, which is why it stands out to you. So it's like, well, why is that there?
Yeah.
Because all the others are on the floor still outside.
Yeah. Well, I can't take him on. He's watching some. He said he was busy. He was going to maybe go or something. So I want to wait for him to leave the office in the church. When he leaves, I want to go back inside and see if I can get that book.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
Yeah. So while waiting, I think just we'll just go over what we've got, because like I have a theory.
Yep.
I'm not saying it's this guy, but he seems pretty pissed that they're doing sinful things, and Sadie's on quite a high pedestal, comparatively and for who he is. So I think that the dorm room next is a good shout, because maybe try and find a diary or anything like that. Because if she met somebody he deemed unworthy, or thinks that she did something with this person that he deemed was sinful, he could have snapped.
Yeah, like when they adore someone so great, like he could say, if she were to do something, that will snap him, as you say.
Yeah.
Great disappointment that could lead to rage.
Yeah.
And
So
that's my current working theory.
10 minutes later, he comes out of the church. He runs through the rain to his car.
Because he's calm. Okay.
And drives off, leaving the church alone. But as you've seen before, the church is unlocked. That bit is fine.
Okay.
But as you get to the vestry, it is locked again.
It's locked again. Okay. Like
The
all
vestry
these
is his office, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And this is like a modern door, not like an old door. Search door, is it?
It's relatively old, but it has got a lock on it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just thinking if I have anything on my character sheet. No, I don't have anything. You have any ideas how to get inside? Gina. I don't want to break the door.
I think you picked the lock last time.
Did you pick the lock now? Okay. I don't have anything that could lock the door from my items here.
I think it's just generic.
Generic, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was so shocked that we got his documents.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go try the lockpick it now, even though we don't have items
Okay.
in our... Yeah, okay.
So that would be probably an agility check. Because you've done it before, I won't give you any penalties on it.
Okay.
And it'll be a straight difficulty 12, I think.
Okay. Am I doing it or are you doing it?
Whoever wishes to do it.
Mine is currently 0.
I mean, I think I did it last time, so I think it makes fitting that we don't get a penalty if I do it.
Yep.
Ability rating. No, not minus. 12. 16.
Nice.
Yes, indeed. Perfect. Right. Once again, you pick the lock. Leave no trace of doing so behind. The door creaks open. And the bookshelf is indeed there, and the book is still on it.
Right. I go grab the book then and see what's so special about it.
Okay. You grab it and take a look. Right, wonderful. Wonderful. You flip through. It's exactly like what you would expect. It's a prayer book. But there is something that makes you stop. Because halfway through, there is most definite blood stains in the center of the book. And as you open it up and you look at it, it's, like I said, the center of the book, pretty much. It has blood smears, obviously where it's been closed, but it looks like it was open at that page when the blood went on it.
Okay.
Is it dried?
Yeah.
Well, okay, that is much more suspicious. My father Connor will bring this book quickly inside while the others are still messy about.
Yes, that means he took it. So, have a look at the section.
Yep.
Whether. I mean, if we can't get the pages up, because obviously I remember those battles, the pages are really thin. Either whether the hymn continues onto that page, or would they have like an index?
Well, yeah. I mean, I said it were an hymnal Bible. It's one of them sized Bibles. It is actually, there is a hymnal Bible, but there's also scripture in it as well. And you open,
so it's sturdier.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, it's sturdier than I'm thinking. Right, okay.
You open it up, and on the page that it is, you do manage to get the pages open, but like you said, it has stuck a little bit. And it seems like the most prominent thing on this page is this one.
And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee, for it is profitable for thee that one of thy members shall perish, and not that thy full body should be cast into hell.
And if the right eye,
if thy right eye offends thee, pluck it out
and cast it. But both their eyes were gouged out, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Same with Talisha as well, wasn't it? Denisha Durant.
That's right.
All right. I think we need to bring this to the police chief while he's calling them to pick up the book here while we investigate the dorms.
Yeah. Make a stability check on it as well. For that round.
I don't have any composure.
I guess rating 4, -2, composure.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything.
What is the trial dice? D2 again?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I just assumed unless she tells. I got a nat 1 on the fucking roll. I was like,
all right.
As it happens, you're all right. You're all right.
Yeah, because if you obviously don't get the roll, it automatically comes up with the next box.
Yeah.
No.
When at the end of the scene as well, you need to make a baggage check, which is the one that looks like a briefcase. That's the one where I think you can lean into it if you wish to automatically increase your baggage by 1, which gives you more armor, but it takes you more towards having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, I'm going to try to resist the baggage. So I just type in my baggage for that from before.
Yeah.
So I have 4 at the moment. Okay.
Okay, so we're rolling under. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I did it.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Okay. You find solace in the work that you do. You know that you're getting closer to a solution here.
Yeah.
This is a key piece of evidence.
All right, Gina. After finding this book, I feel like we need to maybe, like I said, maybe call to the police and ask for a warrant for his house, to just search his house afterwards, maybe for more clues. Maybe the taser.
Yeah, I think we should ask them to pull him in because he took this from so they can get this tested. Yeah, they could get it tested to see if it's a match, and if so, he took it from the scene.
Yes.
Whether there's anything else is found, he took it from the scene. So
yeah. I'm gonna go make it. Yeah, I'll make a quick phone call then.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you phone the police and you ask for a warrant. They ask for what evidence that you've got. What's wrong?
We found a book that has bloodstains here, potentially belonging to Sadie, that was found in Father O'Connor's office, which he retreated himself after the crime scene was concluded from the floor. Only the book alone with the bloodstains in it.
Did you did he show it you?
No, he did not show us the book. Did not even tell us about it.
How did you get it?
How did you get it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think looking at the phones, I'm just going to say this is criminal evidence, and at the moment, Father Martin O'Connor is a suspect in the case.
Yeah, I know, but how did you come by that evidence? Because if you've got it a certain way, it's not admissible. We can't. We obviously there's procedures and processes. We can't just get a warrant based on things that you know. You see what I'm saying? If you've effectively broke in and got the evidence, I can't get a warrant based on that because I have to prove how you came about the thing.
Oh boy.
It was on show. It was on show. Saw the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the book. The door was unlocked. We just wanted to ask him more questions, but the door was unlocked and he was gone.
Right.
And we noticed that book was one of the books from the floor from the crime scene, and only that one was picked up.
The detective will say, "Right, let me work on it then. I will put it in, but you're putting my career on the line here."
We understand.
You better be right.
Yeah, we understand. But since some of you meant to pick up the book for us and do some tests on the blood stains in the page, if you could.
Okay. He says it'll probably take a couple of hours. I can come back to you in a couple of hours with a warrant.
Thank you.
Okay. What do you want to do? Are you waiting those 2 hours?
We're probably checking the dorm site while we're waiting, I reckon.
Okay. I mean, do we would we carry the bags and stuff?
You normally go about with you haven't got arresting powers or all that, so you not really.
No.
If you
I mean the little evidence bags.
Yeah, not really. You would probably call the police and get them to come to your location. But that's fine. So, dormitories, yeah. So it's actually on campus. It's not as bright and sunny as what that picture looks like. It's actually cold and rainy. It's an outdated old block of dorms. It's overcrowded and oppressive. As you go in, you have to kind of get buzzed in. And as you do, you can see a couple of girls come to their doors and watch you going in. Obviously, one of them has to let you in, and they ask what you want.
We're looking for Sadie's room.
It's quite a weedy, quiet girl. She is Asian by the look of her, and she'll take you to what she says is Sadie's room. It's a dorm here. She has a roommate, but there's nobody there. Says they moved her out. Her roommate's gone. She got picked up last night. She wouldn't sleep in here.
Who was her roommate, if I may ask?
Kelly.
Okay, and Kelly was picked up by her parents this day.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was pretty upset. I think we all were.
Yeah.
Do you know Sadie? Well.
She looks very shifty. And she just shrugs her shoulders. guess.
Anything you could tell us about Sadie that you know or heard of?
So this is part of the investigation. So how are you approaching these questions to get the stuff out of her? I'm presuming you're trying to find out more about Sadie and her behavior and all that kind of stuff, and if there's anything there. How are you going about doing it?
I'm trying to talk, comment to her, and then maybe tell her I heard that Sadie is like this perfect child and everything, according to Father O'Connor. And I'm just curious what you think or what anyone else think about Sadie and what you heard about it, if the rumors are true. So that's what I'm asking or trying to do.
Okay. So I think it's probably a perception check then.
Perception check, okie dokie.
Yeah.
What's the DR?
This would be probably 12.
12, okie dokie. Let's say. Nope. So I failed on that one. 9.
She effectively, she says she doesn't know. Sadie was a bookworm. She just spent her life. She didn't have many friends. She just spent her life studying.
Did you see her?
What do you mean?
Like in the evening?
Yeah.
You've seen her leaving, coming, going?
She came back from the soup kitchen around 8. No. Before that, 6. And she said that she had a test tomorrow, maths test. She went in a room and I didn't see her again.
Okay.
Inside her room, and okay. And you heard no one going out from the dorm after that?
Well, I don't know. I had school as well. It's lights out. Lights out at 9.
I see. Did Sadie, were she friends with Becky Morris?
Sadie? I don't think so. Becky Morris was a trouble causer. Becky would do things to get at the school. That's completely not what Sadie is. Like I said, she was a bookworm, a teacher's pet. And she kind of looks down again and stops herself. Yeah.
I see. And the Father O'Connor, he helps you all the consultations, I heard.
He's there. Father O'Connor, he runs the church. We go to mass. He runs the soup kitchen as well. Sadie had a lot to do with him.
Okay, so you don't know if even though your friends has been going to him one-on-one consultation.
My friends, no. Some did, but not my friends.
And do you know if Becky and Talisha went to consultation one-on-one with him?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, Becky was bad news. She was always getting dragged off to him. Rumours are that he raised his hands to her a couple of times. Talisha was a problem in a different way.
By raising your hand against Becky, you mean he slapped her or beat her?
That's what they say.
Okay. Thank you, Kelly, for your time. I really appreciate it. I don't have any questions from my end, unless my partner Gina has anything else to say.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She makes her excuses and leaves then.
All right.
Yeah. So, as you can see from the cork board, there's still something here. You think that there's something here that you've not quite got. There must be evidence. Must be. Especially if she came into these dorms on the night of her murder.
Yeah.
Didn't leave again.
So yeah, if she never left her dorm through the door, at least I want to try to check at least around the door frame, the window frame, maybe, or check
Okay.
if she maybe left through the windows.
Okay. All right. So you can make again, based on what you're telling me, that's probably going to be
Perception.
perception.
All right. Tell again.
It is again difficulty 12. There is a armor on this. There is a delay.
Okay. I got a 15. I do my damage dice. D6. Ooh.
Oh, right. So this is halved. Oh, right, bro. Perfect. Okay. Right. This is really excellent because there's still a point there. So, you do exactly what you say. You look round the door frame and everything like that for signs of like forced entry. There is some scuffing of forced entry, but there is something decidedly more disturbing than that. You find a wire plastered into the wall. It's like raised plasterwork, and as you look and chip away at it, it is a wire, like the kind that's part of technology.
Like for a taser that shoots.
More like an alarm system wire.
Alarm system wire. Okay, I'm gonna check her clock or watch if there's any watch in this room and see if the cable is functional.
Okay. Well, yeah. You look around at all the like the electronic things and stuff like that. Yeah, that's fine. They seem perfectly normal.
Okay, so this might be the same cables I was used to tie her up in the air.
It looks very similar cable.
Okay. Force entry after 6 o'clock. Okay.
Gina.
Yeah.
What would you like to do to investigate this room?
So while Joe's looking at the window and the wire, I suppose, I'm looking for essentially a diary or anything a diary, a journal, whatever, like under the pillows, under the mattress, checking all the desks, checking everywhere in any sort of storage, just to find because if she's a bookworm, she might be one of those that keep that sort of thing.
Absolutely. You can roll that's most likely perception again. Okay.
16.
Yeah. Roll your fiber. All right. Okay. There is no diary there, but what you do see is there's a strong box in a drawer, but there's no key around. So that is the round that ticks forward. You both need a stability check.
Stability check, okie dokie. Stability trial.
Yeah, and I do
2,
believe
4.
it's gonna be D2 again, yeah.
A D2 again.
Jinx.
Stability trial.
So this is a little bit worrying. You seem to be fine with it for now.
So I will pull the strong box out, show it to Joe. Actually, we're gonna look at what both we've got.
It feels heavy.
It feels heavy. Okay.
I don't.
What the things in that strong box, Gina?
I don't I'll give it a check. I don't know. I mean, I was looking for a journal, but trying to hide something. This is the sort of place it'll be.
So there's the strong box, and then there's the wire that runs plastered in up by the doorway.
Say why maybe that was used to tie up Sadie that night.
What's it connected to?
Not sure. This is the wire itself, nothing else to it.
The thing that's unusual about it is it's the way that it's done. Normally, you would just box it off. You wouldn't plaster it in necessarily, unless it's part of a light switch or whatever. But this is clearly done in a way to disguise that there's a wire there at all. You wouldn't have noticed it unless you started looking around the door frame, which is what you did.
Oh yeah, that's sort of about to see if somebody entered the room. Essentially, is that what you mean? Like it was tied to the door frame, to the door, and
no, it runs up the side of the door frame.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, why will it be there? Can I follow the wire to see where it ends?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You follow it in the skirting of the top of the door frame. There's a pinprick hole there, and it seems to go to that and then down into the skirting. But like I said, it's like the frame has been pulled off, so there's not a hole in the top of the skirting with a wire going in. It's not that obvious. It's like that's been pulled off, the wire's been put there, and then the frame's been put back on.
Okay.
And
can I pull?
Recessed into the wall, so you can't tell that it's there.
Okay. Can I pull the wire? Yeah.
Pull the wire, a miniature camera comes out.
Okay. Okay, Gina, there's a camera here.
She was being watched. I think we better call them to come down and see what they can get off this.
Yeah. Maybe there are some files in that camera still. I can get some more clues what happened.
Because it's the other end that's broken, isn't it? Did you
It's
say
not broken.
Oh, it's not
No,
broken.
It's not broken.
Oh, so we're just making the assumption it's similar while to right. So so what does it go to? Does it go?
So you go by the door frame and then down to the floor, was it? From the top down to the floor. Okay. And where does the other end of the cable or the wire lead to? Does it go through the door or
It'll wind round a little bit. It will go into the corridor, and then you can see that it goes through the floorboards on the corridor.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to try and open this strong book, and then.
Yep. Okay? That's obviously that's going to be strength, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
we're gonna go on an adventure.
You got it. You got it. You can do it.
I'm -1 for strength. Oh my god, 12. Dear.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Can't quite seem to get it open. It seems
Pull
to
the
be
muscle.
quite a sturdy lock. You're smashing it against the desk and everything like that. It doesn't seem to want to come out. It doesn't rattle either.
It doesn't have either. So something is filling the whole box then.
Yeah.
By assumption. Okay.
Oh, it's yeah.
Certainly there's nothing hard in it, but it is heavy.
Could I try to open it, or is it just Gina's?
You can, but yeah, you can. And then it'll be a stability check. It'll be the end of the round.
Stability check first. Okay. This is stability. It's 2 burgage 4. That did 2.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Somehow we're keeping it together. Fuck.
yeah, somehow we're keeping it. Yeah, somehow. Yeah.
So
yeah.
So how are you opening this box then?
I go with the Gina. You can't open it.
No, and I'm gonna chuck it at you, then go back and try and see if check the coat pockets, see if she's got some keys somewhere, like a keychain or whatever.
We both that simple alone, but yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna check if Joy here has some mathematics stuff, like a meter with a needle. I'm gonna put the needle from a mathematic. I don't know what they're called, like those circle things in English.
Oh, a compass.
Yeah, or things do for mathematics, like circles and distance and so forth. So if I find one in her drawer, I'm gonna take one and use the pointy needle and put it on towards inside the lock, and I'm gonna smack it down.
Okay, I will give you a +2 to that check.
+2 to that.
And equipment and gear, yeah.
Nice. Ability rating is 3, but then +2. And the article still here.
It's difficulty 12.
Difficulty 12. Let's see.
Hey.
Oh.
So yeah, roll your damage.
Roll my damage.
That became an inspiration point.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes,
get a crit?
you all get inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that is enough. You indeed bust it open with a hearty smack against it. As it opens up, there are rolls and rolls of bills, $50 bills, and there is a small bag that's mostly empty, just dregs, powdered dregs of white powder.
Oh no. Like from my experience, when I see this little bag with powder or trace of it, I think this is like cocaine or heroin.
You can certainly think that, yeah.
Certainly
coupled with a lot of money.
A lot of money, yes. I'm like thinking.
Pretty much yes.
Yeah, I feel like with so much money in this one box and this, I'm thinking either she is using it or she's selling it. I'm thinking immediately.
I mean, I think selling it is more probable, and I imagine the clever girl that everyone tells us she was utilising the kitchen for it.
Yeah.
Now it changes whether it was the father that found out or somebody didn't want to pay.
Mhm.
But then again,
Indeed.
the room's not ransacked.
Yeah, the room's not ransacked. No one's
No.
I need to
and the
find out who was
camera.
spying on her. Yeah.
Yeah. So is the floorboard easy to pick up? Is it like steady floorboard?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Okay. So we can't like follow
It's easy enough. Yeah, you can get a tool or whatever and wrench it open as far as that goes. Yeah. Not a problem. It goes downstairs, obviously. But there isn't a downstairs.
There's no downstairs.
It goes
Oh.
through, there's like obviously pipes and stuff like that under the floorboards, and it seems to run along a little bit and then go further down.
Is there a basement in the building?
There is a basement. It's
Okay.
where the boiler is.
Okay. Yeah, if we
For the
can
room.
get permission access from the staff to go down there, we want to go down there and see. Or at least I want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. You can totally do that. You get. Yeah. Absolutely. You can get permission to do that. Okay.
One thing we get permission for.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely you can. You go down, and I was just looking if I've got it, which I have, but I've put on the wrong one. Let me just find the right one for 1 second.
Okay.
1 second, and I'll find you the right photo.
Do you want to take a quick couple minutes break?
You can do
that?
if you want, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Cliffhanger. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes.
Oh, you're Phil. Are we in the pause screen? If Phil is here.
If Phil's here.
Oh, omnipotent voice, are you still here?
Yeah, might just have to mute.
Hang on.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be back as well. Be a bit.
Yeah. One second.
Hello, everyone. We're back.
Yeah, all back. Awesome. So now I've got everything ready. So yes, you follow the thing downstairs. Yeah. And did you say that you wanted to have a discussion on your way down into the boiler room?
Yeah, I can say what I said during the break. Well, my theory is. So I'm talking to Gina. I'm saying my theory to her. I think I have seen a Father Conan put up these cameras over the door to the dorms, and with the strongbox we found, Sadie, I feel like she was not the pupil's child of Father Conan he thought she was. And I think she was selling drugs and counting the money, where he made Father kind of enraged to see a star pupil doing something so sinful like that. He went to Sadie's room, forced her with him back to the surge, where he forced her to read the book, but at the same time gouging her eyes or do something to make it bleed as by reading, and then stuns her and then tie her up in that position we saw in the surge. That's what I think.
Yeah. I think it's the most likely right now that her apparent defiance against everything he thought he was and all the trust he had in her made him go into a rage. He seems, especially with the rumors of him striking another girl that he has himself said was trouble and problems. Yeah, I think we need to check out his house.
Yeah, we need to check out his house, but let's follow these cables and see if we can find where the cable leads first.
Was there another room in the? There wasn't another room in the church, was there? It was literally just the two, office and the main room.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's mainly the vestry.
Okay.
That that you can see, that's obvious. Yeah. So there will be members of staff here looking after the kids as well. So they, you can get them to show you where the basement is, where the boiler room is. And it is like down one of the a flight of stairs at the side of the building. You go inside, it's very warm and dusty. You look around. Now you know kind of what you're looking for. Again, you would completely miss it if you just came here normally. But because you're looking for where the wired goes, you can see there's a portion of the wall that's like drywall, and it moves where and you open it up and you can see this greets you.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. So we know that the day Sadie was killed, and I reckon if the camera was still filming, is it possible we could go in the computer and check the film recordings of that evening that Sadie went to her bedroom after 6 o'clock?
You can, absolutely. If you're interrogating it, then it'll take a check to try and find some stuff.
Okay. So maybe perception for the check then, if that's what you're asking for?
I would think so. Think so. Yeah, it's only going to be difficulty 12.
Difficulty 12, okay.
Yeah.
I will as well lower the check by my insight in order by D4. So it's a DR8 instead.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's see. So my insight is gone. So let's see. And okay. Oh, by one off.
Oh. So there is piles and piles and piles of what they call data tapes.
Oh yeah, there.
And it will take a long time to figure out which one it is. But what you do uncover, or what you see, is that it's not just Sadie's room. That's why it's so difficult. It is what looks like every dorm room.
Okay, I presume one of the staff maybe follow us down here. Maybe they're by the outside waiting for us. So I want to maybe bring one of them inside here to ask them if he knew about this.
Well,
Maybe
you're bringing them in, are you?
I
Bring
think
it with
should get the detective down here first.
Yeah, he's coming in 2 hours, wasn't he? And to pick up the book and something like that. Yeah.
Well, it was signed as a warrant.
Yeah, one for the house. So yeah. Okay, maybe I shall not get one of the stuff down. I will maybe just go outside and just make another phone call to tell the police detective, I can't remember his name, but to Inspector Don, his name is, to come to the school quickly. We found something very serious.
Okay. So roll stability.
I'll
mark off a segment and he will arrive.
-2, back is looking for.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. You're obviously numb to all this now.
We're so used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, sure enough, through the rain and the glumness, the police cars arrive, and Detective Don, did you say? He shows up. You obviously show him what you found. He goes ashen grey, and just says, "Oh my god, this is worse than what we thought."
Indeed. We found the book, as I said, in his office, and we found this now. And I feel the evidence is all strongly towards the father have one. So if you could bring him in so he doesn't escape, just in case you just detain him.
Of course. He agrees to go off. He says they'll bag all the tapes up and stuff like that, and the equipment, and they will take it back to the police station for examination, which you are invited to do, if you wish to.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, want to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I want to try and get those tapes working.
Yeah. Quickly go through them to find the correct videotape of that evening.
Yeah. So yes, over the course of the rest of the day, it takes the time where they're searching through the data tapes and stuff like that, and tracking down Father O'Connor. It would be the end of the shift unless you're working overtime.
No, I'm fine, I think. What do you think?
I think honestly, I probably would work the overtime to get through the tapes. I think.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Because there could be, I don't know how they're marked up, but it could be a connection with that and the verse numbers and making connections through there, because we also need to find anything on Becky and Talisha.
That could be, yeah, video tapes too, maybe. Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's what we do, some overtime to focus on that.
I need you to make a baggage check.
baggage check.
Yeah.
And a 4.
Doing okay.
Okay.
I'm okay.
You're putting in your baggage value, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm putting in my 4. Oh, what am I
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
here? It's
yeah, yeah.
8.
Yeah, I've only got 3.
Right, that's right. Okay, you're just incredibly good at rolling.
Apparently so, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Okay. Yeah. So, so like I said, then you head back to the police station. They do pick up Father O'Connor. They said that they found him at a bar.
Oh, okay.
And they've managed to get a search warrant, more based on the surveillance room stuff that you've got rather than anything else.
Yeah.
But they have brought him in. You've looked through the tapes, and again, for more specific things, you would need a check. But you do notice that there is pretty much every dorm room, apart from toilets and like communal areas. It's more to do with the sleeping areas. It's pretty much there's brief videos of every school child, but there is more in-depth videos, particularly of Sadie and Becky and Talisha.
Okay.
Did you do the site? You did do the site. There is also a video of another girl.
Oh.
Significant amount of footage of another girl.
Is it like a name on the videotape of that girl or anything? No?
No. She's just obviously getting ready for bed or hanging about with her school friends or whatever in a dorm room or getting ready for school.
And looking, there's no connection to the others. Like, they're not friends with. We don't see Becky or Talisha here at all.
Yeah, Becky and Talisha are on the videos, but not
in her videos.
No.
Okay.
No.
So I think try and take a still of her and figure out who she is. So the files that we got from Father, did they have pictures in? Or were they just names?
Yeah. They have the school photos.
School photos. Yeah. So we'll try and cross check.
Brushing reference. Yeah.
Okay. So again, that would be a check to get some information from it. So likely perception, isn't it?
Observe, find, perception.
Yeah.
Can I assist Gina?
You can. If you assist, you don't make the stability check at the end, which is good.
Okay.
What does assist give?
I'm just going to remind myself now.
I can't remember either what this is.
It's
a D6 on the roll or the damage, isn't it? Or something. No, +2, whatever.
It's +2, but it's whether you have to announce whether you're doing it to the damage or to the check. In this instance, you're playing quite unique. You're meant to follow the trail on the Cork Bord, but you're kind of at the police station at the minute, so you're on the victim thing. So it's pointless adding it to damage because the scene is already damaged. We're just looking at the kind of thing.
Yeah, so check,
Oh, +2.
I didn't put you on the police station.
5.
In the police station now. What did you fail?
Yeah, I got 5.
The video, this is 1996, so the video quality is not the same as 2026. It's quite grainy, and you can't match the face properly.
It got just
Okay.
the pile's getting bigger and bigger for it could be.
Yeah. So we can't find out who that the girl is that we don't know of. Okay.
If you spend a couple of hours, a couple of ticks on your overtime, you can go through the dorm rooms and that and match the pictures on the walls and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I think with the rest of it, he's got more videos of the 3 people that have died or gone missing. So if there's more files on this one other person, then it's very interesting whether if she's a current student or an older one. So yeah, I would happily spend more time trying to figure out who she is.
Right? Is that a consensus though?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Right. So you spend the time in the darkness of the night, in the ominous dorms rooms of the thing. They obviously take the schoolgirls out of that building on the advice of the police, and they take them away. So you've got full access to the dorms now. You go through the stuff, checking the things, and then you cross-reference it with the records from the school. And the dorm room that it comes up with is, you think it's a girl called Rosita Chalice.
Okay.
Rosita Chalice. Let's see. Rosita. Okay.
They are current.
The interesting thing about it is that on the videos, she seems perfectly fine. There's another girl that comes in and she's pushing her around. She kind of pushes her back onto the bed, and they obviously, they're not best mates or all like that. Looks like she were getting bullied a little bit.
And do we recognize the other girl that comes in the bully home? Do we recognize that girl?
Again, you can make another check on that, but you'll get +2 on this one.
+2, okay. Let's see. Modifiers +2.
Yeah.
Perception, VR12.
Yeah.
I have one enough again.
Again, it's a thing. You can use, obviously, don't forget you've got your insight and stuff like that.
Yeah, I used mine. I had only one. I used it.
Oh dear.
Already. Yeah.
I can spend mine so you can re-roll.
Yeah.
Re-roll any roll, yours or a colleague. Okay, yeah, so I'll spend one to re-roll.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
And then don't forget you'll need a stability check after that.
Yep. Let me see. I need to click on stability as a perception. Modifiers 2. Ability. No, it doesn't. Cool, do it.
Yeah. Not easy. Not easy to find it. So that ticks that. And then you've got the, like I said, the stability check to make. Time is running short. It's quite obvious one of these 2 girls is in danger.
Yeah.
If you haven't got the right person.
There we go.
Or if you can't find enough to convict the priest, this could be ending bad.
Yeah. And because this is looking like it's the current people, so going off what we know, and well, what we're assuming, I would assume that it is the I think it would be Rosita. More for the fact of if it was people who were bullying her, there would be more observations on them. That is the assumption I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he did have a lot of footage with Becky and Talisha. So
yeah, because he likes trying to check what they do, ensuring knowing everything they can about them. Like some weirdo. So yeah, I assume it's Rosita. So we need to find out where she is.
Is it possible to ask the staff if they still have work on school to ask where Rosita is at the moment?
Yeah. So you again, you'll drive to a motel where they're being held, and the principal is there. She's a lady, Principal Nora Headley. She talks to you, and when you ask her, she says, "Well, yes, she's right here." And she'll take you into the main room where they're all staying or whatever, and she asks her to come there, and a small Mexican girl comes forward, and she puts her hand on her shoulder. Says, "What it does?" She looks concerned, obviously, the principal.
We're just following up on a few things. We wondered if we can speak with Rosita.
Of course. Yeah. So, yeah, you can definitely do that. She's very meek and mild, very softly spoken. Her head's hung down a lot as she sat there. What do you want to ask her?
So I've just start off being the usual, like, polite and everything's okay, you're not in trouble, blah blah blah. But just starting, so just asking around about what people thought of Father O'Connor.
He's a nice man. He leads us in prayer. He wants the best for us. He knows my father. Yeah, he's a nice person.
Have you spent much time with him, like down at the kitchens, helping out the church, in any of his therapy sessions?
No, I don't help out at the soup kitchen. Some of the other girls have. And she looks a bit sad. She said Sadie did.
Did you know of Sadie?
And she just nods. Yeah, she was nice. She was
Okay.
nice.
From that videotape, from when she was bullied, I know I felt the shape, but could we at least see the hair color of the bully?
Yeah. Long, straight black hair.
Ah, black hair, okay, not blonde like Sadie. Okay.
No. A
No,
lot like Talisha Durant's hair, I would think.
I
A
will
lot
think,
like
okay.
that.
Okay. Were you friends with Talisha?
Again, she looks surprised. He says, no, Talisha was popular. Talisha wouldn't give me the time of day. Her and her gang hated people like me.
Hated you, how
Gang?
so?
Hmm?
Yeah, how did she hate, why did she hate you or your sort of kind that you say?
She shrugs and says, people like Talisha don't need a reason to be awful. They're born that way. She was just a popular girl. Everybody loved her, but everybody hated her as well. She was she all wanted to be homecoming queen. She always had to have the best. Her father is rich. My parents scraped together the money to send me here. They didn't want me to go to a public school. They said that it was bad. I didn't quite know. They've never been to one of these schools. They thought it was good.
You say we were speaking to one of your classmates, and he said during I say like the time of from that video we saw her getting bullied, someone entered your room and they heard some fighting in there.
She definitely withdraws at that. Doesn't say anything.
Look, we are detectives, and whatever we say here will only be between us. None of your other classmates will know what you said. We just want to get more clarity, and we're worried about you as well.
I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I just want to be left alone.
You want
to be left alone.
I understand that, and but this will help us to solve the bigger problem that maybe will save you and your classmates in the future.
So that's looking like a composure check to convince her to talk.
Yep.
It's going to be 12.
It's going to be 12. Let's see. And ability is -2. And 12. Let's see. Nope.
Okay. She looks fearful, and she will tell you, like, they'll beat her up. If she says anything, they'll beat her up. So she wants to tell you, but she's scared to. How does Gina perhaps handle all this? How can she get her to open up? Or does she? Does she do something different?
Think yeah, I was gonna be mean, but I'll be nice. So I think I'm gonna like soften my tone, get down to her level, and just similar to like what was being said, but it's like we're here trying to find out what happened with Sadie. We know that some people were not very nice to you. We're not saying that they're going to get in trouble, but if they go to other people's rooms and travel through all the dormitories, they might have seen something. They might be able to help. We need to find out what happened, and if they, because was it like during the day or like after lights out or anything that this happened on the video? We were able to like
kind of early evening, so after school.
Okay.
After school.
So if they are wandering around your dorms when they're not supposed to, then they might not want to come forward. We would never say how we know, because we're gonna go around and ask everybody, but if we can possibly ask the right people first, we might find out who did this quicker and help Sadie.
Okay. So again, that sounds like composure, really.
Yeah.
I'll give you a +2 again. It's a little bit easier. From your convincing her. Wonderful.
Nice.
You did it. So you both need stability checks.
Stability, okie dokie.
Around his ticks by. That's perfect.
Just imagine that. It's like, oh yeah, just say all that nice thing, stand up and just go crazy.
Yeah.
So, you do kind of talk to her softly and reassure her, and get her to a point at least where she will feel a bit more comfortable. And it's hard for her to reveal it, but she says there's effectively. It wasn't. Go on, what's her face?
Alicia?
It wasn't Talisha, but it was somebody that kind of hung around her. It was another Mexican girl. She's called Sophia Gonzalez.
Sophia Gonzalez.
Yeah,
okay.
She sometimes hung around with Talisha, but not all the time. She was just another kind of popular girl. And she weirdly enough, she was the one that kind of picked on her rather than non-Mexicans. And she made a big deal about her. She said that she knew the area that she came from and said that she was a poor girl and stuff like that. And they started bullying her and picking on her. And it's been going on probably on and off for about 6 months. But it's kind of escalated. It was small, calling names, teasing. And it's only really got like physical in the past month or so.
Okay.
That's what she says. Yeah. Right. What do you do now?
You think we need to talk to Sophia Gonzalez, you think, Gina?
As you're kind of as you're coming out, your mobile phone rings, your Nokia one, Yeah, yeah, with the ringtone. Diddle-doo-doo, diddle-doo-doo, diddle-doo-doo-doo. As it always does. And it's Detective Don.
Yes, Don. What is it?
Says, are you around, people? Can we
Yeah.
talk confidentially?
Let us just go away from we're currently at the motel where the school is at the moment. Let's just get away from the areas.
Mhm.
So we go a little bit further back, maybe to a corner around the motel, and says, "Yeah, we can speak now."
Okay. It says, I've got some weird news. We've executed the search warrant at Father O'Connor's house, and there is there's some evidence. We've got his boots that are dusty with plaster and stuff like that. That's definitely something there. I'll just seeing if there's anything else on that one.
You found
There
any
is
tasers?
electrical tape. There is electrical tape there. And there's size 9 boots, which are the same kind of size as what we found some prints in the church. And they're the same kind of size.
Okay.
The weird thing, though, is this. You know those videotapes that you had, you looked at?
Yeah.
Well, you've put your prints all over them, which isn't ideal. But we had a look around, and there are a significant number of prints around it as well. It's the janitor.
Janitor.
The janitor's prints are all over it.
Okay.
It's called Dominic Doyle.
Dominic Doyle. Let's see, Dominic Doyle.
He's hired by a company, and he kind of like maintains the school from what we can see. I'm not saying it is him. I'm just saying that his prints are on the things, which is I would have expected to have found Father O'Connor's.
Yeah.
No, that is strange. You still haven't managed to find a clip of the evening of Sadie's murder on those videotapes yet?
We found some. I think it's on the evening. Father O'Connor did go and see her, and he was shouting by the look. Obviously, there's no sound on the tapes, it's just video. But he seems to be shouting at Sadie, which, from everything that we've heard, is very suspicious.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything. He doesn't drag her out or anything like that. But he does shout. And I think he leaves.
Does Sadie leave her room afterwards? On her
No.
own? Or?
No, but she is upset. It ends about 3 minutes after he leaves.
Okay. Where's his janitor now? Do you know?
Where is who now? Sorry.
Where is the janitor, Dominic? Where is he now? You know?
No, we don't know. Just found the results from the prints.
We need to go find this Jenna.
Yeah, let's go. And maybe have a police patrol close to the school, just in case, as some of the children are focusing the clips of those videos. I feel like those are more focused clips on are more likely targets.
Right. Yeah, we can put the put the children under surveillance for sure.
Very good.
We'll get some plain clothes people down there.
Very good. Very good.
Okay. What do you want to do now?
You said that they got him from the pub, didn't he? So is he in custody?
Yes, he's in custody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, he's got to speak to the janitor, I think, straight up.
Yeah, I agree. And find the janitor and let's quickly speak to him.
So,
well,
head back in and ask the teachers if they know where he is.
They know where the janitor is. They say no. No, he maintains the site. It's pretty much evening. They said no, we don't know where he is. He kind of comes and goes. He's a nice enough guy.
We don't have his address or anything?
No, he's contracted from the company. We call the company, they send the guy.
What's the company's name? Do you have the phone number to the company?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Absolutely, I'll see if there is a name. Otherwise, I will make it up. Yeah, Arrow Maintenance. There you go. That's where it is.
How long has he been tending to your school?
I'm not sure, about 8-9 months.
Did any other character, when was the other murders happening with Talisha? When did that happen?
Yeah,
was
they happened about a month ago.
Okay.
So I'll go back and have a look. So let's have a look. So yes, Rebecca Morris went missing a month ago. Talisha Durant was found dead a couple of weeks ago. And obviously Sadie Polanchuk's just been found dead about 2 days ago.
And it was him, the same janitor, every evening in those months after he came from the company?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the principal looks a bit worried, and she says, "Well, we liked him. He's a Catholic boy."
Never.
He's got to be thorough.
He's got to be thorough. All I will say is don't judge books by its cover or their activities, I must say.
Okay. And obviously she's not going to get involved, but she knows kind of what you're thinking.
Yes, head to the school.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So it's dark when you arrive at the school. But you can, obviously, with the police's help, you can gain access to the compound, to the site. Not a problem. There's ominous, dark, cold buildings. The church, the gymnasium, the class blocks, design and technology blocks, boiler rooms, and dormitories.
Does the janitor have his own office or a place where he has his items in? Or a locker or anything?
He does not. They tend to call him out. But what I would say is make probably a. In fact, you don't need to roll on this. You looking around the site, trying to find if he's got an office. and things like that. And you can actually see there is a van, and it's parked by the side of an old building.
Okay, old building, and
It's on the compound. It's on the compound, but it is it's very dilapidated. It's like it's like an old period building, but you can see from the windows that they're like ragged, half boarded up, all that kind of stuff.
well, no lights or anything from that old building. No lights. Everything is shut off.
There is a light upstairs. Yeah, but you can't see anybody out the window or out like that. You can just see that it is there.
And does the van have any like company symbols? Is it like a arrow maintenance symbol or logo on the van?
If I show you this is what it looks like.
Okay.
But obviously it's not here. It's at the side of the thing.
Yeah.
So no, it doesn't. It's unmarked.
Okay. So I look at Gina and says, "You need to go and check what is inside that building now, and maybe shift that van if you can."
Yeah, we need to be careful.
Shall we call Inspector Don maybe about this? Because this whole school is closed off. No one's will be here except for us or anyone else.
I mean, yeah, we'll give him an update of what we're doing.
Okay.
So it's literally just gonna give him a call and say, look, we're following up on what you said about the janitor. We're at the school now. We can see a vehicle and some lights on. We're gonna check it out. If he's here, we're gonna question him and maybe bring him in.
Yes.
It's just to keep them in the loop at this, and then also going off what everything before. It's like, oh, we're here. We are investigating. We're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, we're not doing anything wrong.
Okay.
We're not screwing it all up for you.
Fair enough. He says that he'll get to you as soon as he can. Be careful. Yeah. I'm gonna come down as soon as I can.
Yeah. Okay.
Very well. Yep.
Are you waiting for him, or no?
Nah.
We're going in. Going in. So
that's why we told him if anything goes wrong now, we are not to blame. We're doing an investigation.
Yes.
And he knows.
So.
And we were permitted to be on the school grounds, as you said before. We are permitted to be on the school grounds.
Let us put on some very ominous music.
Oh boy.
So you get through the door. Weirdly enough, the door is unlocked. It's not open, but it's easy to access. As you go into the foyer, you can see it's like another dormitory. It's like another dorm block, but this one is clearly in the midst of being renovated. It's dusty, dirty, and dark, with drywall and plaster just hanging about everywhere, with streams of water from where it's kind of leaking the rain in, and sheets of polythene give it an eerie look to it. You can hear noises on the upstairs of it. It sounds a bit like hammering.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to sneak up and try to get a good, try listening in what they're saying. if I'm hearing some
Okay.
talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Sneaky.
So you're gonna try and listen, are you? That's obviously a perception check then.
Okay. It's perception 0, 12 DR.
And we're both able to do the check. Oh, do only need one.
Well,
I managed to do it.
it's to obviously reduce the thing, isn't it? Obviously,
Yeah, it's
you know,
it's for
the way that
it's
it
for the
works,
scene,
it's
of course.
trying to fight the monster. There is a delay on it. It has got armor. So yeah, roll your fiber.
Fiber.
Joe.
Ooh.
Oh wow. Okay. Right. Luckily, for me, there is at least a little bit of a resistance there. Okay. Yeah, it's above the hammering. Above the hammering, you can hear voices. One of them sounds like a girl's voice and sounds a little bit distressed, but you can't make out any words. It's almost like a mumble.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's another voice as well, which is a little bit clearer, but the hammering kind of conceals it.
Okay. So we'd continue going up. Do we have anything for protection? No. Okay.
You're going up
Yes, I think
the thing.
Yeah, so it's walking through and going for the potential to go upstairs. But I think as we're going through, just checking, keeping an eye out for if this place actually looks lived in.
It doesn't. It's like a building site.
Okay.
Looks like a building site.
Yeah, go to the voices.
Okay, so is the plan to get close enough without being spotted to listen to what they're saying? Is that the ultimate thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the first plan.
All right, so I would say that you don't need a check for that. Just make a stability check for the end of the round, and I'll tick that off.
Okay.
Because they're quite preoccupied. Okay. This, by the way, is the 6d6 damage it's going to give you if you fail it. Okay. Luckily, you're holding it together. You've got hope of perhaps helping out here, and you can tell because as you get closer, you can hear the kind of the male voice grows a bit louder, and he's like, "Stop running! You can't get away. You can't run from your sins. You must stop. I'm trying to help. You must repent. Better to repent and lose something than lose everything as a sinner. Matthew says so." And you hear like the flap of a page. "And if thy right eye offends thee, pluck it out." And you can hear a scream. "Ah! Cast it from thee, for it's profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not thy whole body should be cast into hell. Do you understand?" And she like screams again.
Okay, I'm hearing this happening. I hear her in pain. I'm just going to run in and try to body slam him.
Right.
Yeah, that was gonna be my things. Like, yeah,
Okay. All right.
I'm following quickly after as well.
Fantastic. Off you go then.
Off we
right,
go.
So, obviously, whoever's going to lead on that then leads. If the other person is going to do the same again, then you may as well assist, haven't you?
Yeah.
And obviously just declare which you're adding it to, the check or to the damage.
Yeah, so my strength is +3. What's yours, Tony?
-1.
Mine is
Something
now
tells
I have
Tony's
body
going to
slam.
assist. Yeah.
I have a
Well, I
body
mean,
slam.
you declared it first, to be fair, and I said I was following. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's it makes
Yeah.
sense in the first place. So
It
yeah,
makes
so
total sense. It
so
makes total
strength
sense.
I would
and then
assist with the damage.
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any modifiers to say, or just no modifiers?
This is just difficulty 14 on this.
14.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cross your fingers.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Right. So, you clatter upstairs. You can hear like shout, "What the hell?" You go through, and as you get round the corner, you can see some of the walls, the gaps in the walls are marked off by polythene sheets and stuff like that. By the time you get round, he is there, and that's what he looks like, wide-eyed, manic, and he's holding a craft knife, like a Stanley knife, to a Mexican teenage girl's neck, and he's got a thick clump of her hair in his hands, and he screams at you, "You can't stop me! It's too late! She's a sinner!"
Do we recognize the girl that he's holding at the moment? Is that Becky?
No. You
No, okay.
presume this is Sofia Gonzalez.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I didn't. So we are not like a standoff now, and he's holding a hostage. Okay.
She's gagged in the mouth, and her hands are bound by electrical wire.
Oh boy.
Funnily enough, in a prayer position.
Okay.
And they're strapped to her like a body, like that. But he's got her hair and he's got a knife to her throat. He's like, "Get back!" So,
I'm trying
because she did that, you
hands
need
up.
a stability check as well, but Tony doesn't make that check.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And it's D6 damage if you fail it.
Oh boy. Let's see. -2, then back is 4. And D6, you say? Oh.
Okay. Wow,
I'm a
what
lucky
roll.
now.
Right,
Very
yeah.
lucky with these rolls.
So, I can't believe it. So yeah, what are you going to do to resolve this situation? He's threatening her. These children are sinners.
Let's just like put hands up, as like to try and show that we're not an immediate threat. And just the usual, like trying to talk talk them down. It's like, no, this isn't the way to deal with it. You call them sinners, but you are sinning. You are becoming the type of person that you say you are battling against. Their lives, they're hurting them. Is a bigger sin than what you believe they are doing. I don't know. I don't know if I actually know the Bible verse, to be fair, but
Yes, I want to say something. I don't know the verses myself.
Well, you can, make it up.
Make it up.
So you're trying to convince him in a nice way, then, aren't you? I suppose.
yeah, essentially, I'm trying to use it like you say they're sinners, but you're hurting them, you're maiming them, you're killing these people, which is the ultimate sin. So you are the sinner here. I'm trying to like flip it around. It like I said, me personally, I don't know any Bible verses,
That's
but
probably an agility, because that's to do with distinguishing the difference between what he's doing and what reality is.
Yeah. Agility.
Shall I assist on this, you think? Well, what's your agility, you think?
Completely up to you.
+1.
That's one. There's a
It
chance.
depends. It's one of them, because like then we don't get a chance.
That's
It's
true.
a round
That's
gone.
true. Yeah.
It is a round
It's like,
gone.
but it's a better chance to try and do it. It's actually I like this because it is very much of like, do we try put all our eggs in one basket?
Yeah.
Or keep the rounds going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we go normally. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Was it 14?
It is difficulty 14. Yes, it's a very threatening situation in a cold, dark, awful place. Right, wonderful. Roll your damage. He has got armor though. He has got armor, and his armor roll is right. Okay. All right. So you point out that, like you say, obviously be free from sin, but yet he's sinning by murdering people. And he kind of like looks offended, and he says, I'm not murdering them. I'm freeing them. I'm showing them the way. They made me kill them. I'm trying to show them to lose a part of you. If you repent, is better than the whole. That's the way to sin free. Look! And he kind of like lets go of her hair, but not the blade to her neck. And he lifts up his trouser leg. And you can see, like, when you've had your leg amputated and that, and like the athletes have them like blades, them curved blades that they run on. He's got one of them on his leg. So his leg's part amputated. He says, look, I was blind. And I saw the light. That's what I'm doing. That fucking priest. He's failing these kids. I'm saving them. So, because you assisted,
no, there wasn't an assist.
There were no assists, no. So
it's up to Joe then. How are you going to try and tackle him, Joe?
Oh, boy. Okay, so we try being nice, and he's still holding her with a dagger to her throat.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to risk by going for a lunge on him, that's for certain. So I'm just going to essentially, like, very pressure him to, like, saying, by killing them, you don't even know if they're getting redeemed or being free from this sin. You don't even give them a second chance to prove themselves. Isn't a Christian way to show a second chance to your fellow man?
Mm-hmm.
Look at you. You're not giving a second chance. You're just giving them a one-way ticket to death without to redeem themselves whatsoever.
Excellent. So that's clearly a strength check then, isn't it?
Yep. Well, I was hoping for that.
Coercing him into facing reality.
Let's see. And 14 still on the DR?
It is, I'm afraid. The guy.
Oh, boy. Oh, yes.
Oh! Very
Yes.
good. Roll your fiber.
Oh, please be good. Oh no, that's gonna be
Oh,
no matter.
yeah,
I think.
he's gonna resist that. He says, "Who?" He does take the blade away from her neck, and he points at you. He says, "Who are you to judge me? Who are you? I have walked the path. I know the right from sin and not. Oh, you guys are full of sin. You guys, you police, corruption. It's like Gomorrah, Sodom and Gomorrah." So again, it's the end of the round, and you would have to do the stability check.
Okay,
But you
okay.
failed to convince him.
Oh boy.
And he says, "I should cut your throats." Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
Quite
oh,
stressful. As he threatens you with a blade.
now, I only have 1 stability right
Right.
Oh
now.
no.
Yeah.
So that's a -3.
So yeah,
Oh.
when you
Like, get a baggage?
when you break
I
on
think-
that, yeah, your baggage goes up by 1, and then your stability resets, and then you roll a d4.
Resets what to 5?
Yep.
So tell me what
three,
trauma I
so,
have now.
You get a minus or a +1 difficulty to strength, effectively a -1 to strength. And you feel desperately like you need the substance of some kind to calm you down, or
It's funny because I was literally already thinking that. So what is
you're
it? So
desperate for like a smoke or something like that, or obviously you're not going to act on it 'cause you're in this situation right now, but it's one of
So-
those stressful times where it's like,
think-
Christ.
that already matches one of my current baggages. Is that just double it?
It stacks up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he points at you and he says, "I should cut your throat." Next round, what do you do?
I mean, if he
Girl
tossed
is
the
like
girl,
sobbing.
yeah, but like if he let go of the girl completely, she's sobbing on the floor, and he's now focused on
Not
us.
let it go. She's kind of like stood in front of him, and she's
Okay.
smaller than him, so she
Okay.
kind of comes up. Her head kind of comes to the top of his chest.
Okay.
And she's stood in front of him, facing you.
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah.
not got the blade at her throat. He's kind of pointing it threateningly at you.
You know what? I'm gonna coach him. I'm gonna coach him in like, yeah, I'm a sinner then. All right, come at me then. Show me you are the true eyes of God by coming at me.
Yeah, definitely a strength check again.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Provoking him into doing it.
You on 14.
Oh, he wants to. He wants to.
36. Oh, finally.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. You say that, and it's absolutely like red rag to a bull, and he just kind of like his eyes grow wide and manic. He shoves the girl to the ground, and he says, "Yeah." He just screams out loud and charges forward. How do you resolve this situation?
Me or
Either of
Tony?
you, both of you, either of you.
Well,
A satisfying conclusion. How do you take him down? Does the
I think
police arrive and gun him down at the last second as he's about to slash your throat, or does something else happen?
I think what it would be, because like if he's after Joel's like antagonized him and he's dropped the girl and charging forward, it's essentially using that momentum. I want to push at the last possible second, either push or pull Joe out the way, so he like falls, because he's gunning for it, falls into like a wall or like if there's broken floorboards or anything, tumbles down, so we're able to like spin round and get on top of him.
I mean, perhaps part of the floor collapses through.
Oh
yeah, because it's so dilapidated. It's like there's something.
Yeah.
Because obviously we didn't define where we were, but like there's something behind us that trips him up or like causes him to like come to an abrupt stop, shall we say?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, anything to add to that there, Todd, do you think? Like I said, wanting to go through the floor and into the floor below, covered in plaster, collapsed on the floor? Or...
No, like maybe I see Gina beside me is like coming to, I see him shouting at me, but I like the plan. So maybe I will try to essentially come at me, and then I try to direct his force, essentially, like maybe I had police training, like I don't know, to try and then just push him forward, like I try to essentially go at the sidestep him and then push him forward towards the wall or the floor.
Yeah.
After that.
Okay. So the ultimate thing is that you do manage to subdue him. You know, you're not going to give him a chance to get back up and do anything worse. So you kind of like sit on his, put your knee in his back and all that kind of stuff and hold him there from your police training, because you are ex-law enforcement. And serendipitously, the police turn up a few seconds to a minute later, and they come charging upstairs, and Detective Don notices that you're there, and he's got his pistol out, and he says, good work, and he notices what you've done. He just says, is that the guy?
That's the guy. Quickly get to the handcuffs.
He'll arrest him, reading him his rights, and take him away. So he kind of like goes away, and you head back, and after all that, they check the thing, check the area, and they found, sadly, there is a large amount of lime powder in this area as well. And there is evidence of like blooded perspex tarpaulin, like polythene sheets and stuff like that, around this area. Yeah. And you emerge into the cold fall night air. And Detective Don looks at you and he says, it looks like you got there just in time. How did you know to check here?
It was just by pure chance if you're going to investigate something else. Maybe locate the janitor. But luckily the janitor was here with his van.
Well, I think you've just saved that girl's life. Well done.
Yeah.
I've got to say, I thought it was the priest.
I was very sure of that too until you called us about the fingerprints on the videotapes.
Well, I wasn't sure about it, but I expected it being stolen equipment. I didn't suspect the guy. It's just a lead. Just turned out it was the right lead.
Yeah, it came at the right time.
Indeed.
Yeah. And thank you. And they effectively wrap the case up on that. They find evidence. Sadly, 3 days after, they find Katie Morris, isn't it? They find her buried in the remains of the foundations with a healthy dose of lime powder around her. Rebecca Morris, sorry. And that's it. They have enough evidence to convict the guy, Dominic Doyle. In your cars, job well done, and head on home to try and forget all this nightmare. And that's the end of this scenario.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. And that's it.
That's-
So
That was very cool story. That
I
was
like
yeah,
cool.
thank you. Yeah, I thought for a moment, I thought, right, they're gonna send the priest down the line.
I was ready for it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I just realized that, like, because when you finish, like, obviously the hit points are on 0 for the scene. You're meant to give, like, the leads and stuff like that. And one of the leads that I didn't tell you about was the janitor. So I had to kind of find a way to put that in to tell you. But if you'd have just gone to question him, he would have just said what the detective said. Like, well, yeah, it's equipment for place. It were nicked or whatever, but it wasn't nicked. He just used it. Yeah, and you never went to the soup kitchen, but you could have. I'll reveal the bits that haven't been revealed. But effectively, the one thing that you didn't see was the van. So do you have any idea what the was going on? That happened with Sadie?
Like, I'm not sure how she got taken from her dorm after the camera shut down, but
Well, he effectively stopped the camera, and then he's a janitor, so he's got keys and stuff like that. So he just went in and tasered her, and then took her out, because obviously she's not going to be able to scream or anything like that. She's tasered her, gagged her, and then took her out in middle at night and took her to that place, the disused place on site. But yeah, she in a nutshell, she volunteered at the soup kitchen, and she was very studious and very kind of like a bookworm and stuff like that. But some of the homeless people they didn't convince her to use drugs, but she ended up using drugs and fiddling the books to pay the money for the drugs so that she could take it was amphetamine, and she was taking it to study better.
Okay, I
and
thought
she
it
said
was
that she was going to definitely pay it back, but that's what was kind of happening. And if you'd have gone to the soup kitchen, you'd have found a lot of that out, and you would have seen the blue van kind of stalking that area out. You'd have found the suspect based on that.
Okay.
And that's that. Yeah, that were effectively it. Dominic Doyle was a nutcase who believed that if you cut part of your body off, then you free yourself from sin.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's happened to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely crazy, and he thought that the school were failing these kids, and the father was failing these kids, so he were gonna show them how to walk the righteous path instead.
Okay.
To be fair, I was still thinking that the father was connected somewhere. I was like, is this his
Yeah.
kid? Is this his kid? He's trying to get father's
Like, yeah,
his dad's
yeah, why
attention.
will the father kind of hide the book? That is an important evidence of the blood in it. I suppose I wonder why will they take that?
Yeah, that's
He
something
kind of
else.
did it. He kind of did it out of guilt or confusion. The book was in front of the altar, in front of the girl. If you'd have looked like, because there were a pile of books, weren't there? And if you'd have looked at them all, you'd have seen one were kind of open on that page. And when he noticed it, he kind of understood it was a message, but he didn't want to obviously point like, I don't know, point suspicion to himself or like that. So he basically took it to take some heat off him and make it look like it's nothing related to the church or all like that.
Okay.
But
And
he
he just
didn't
made it
really
work.
know. Yeah, he just made
Yeah,
it
maybe
worse for
worse.
himself. Just made it worse for himself. Yeah.
To be fair,
Absolutely.
I think we were both just like, it's the weird preacher man.
Yeah.
From the get-go. I think we were both like,
Precedent, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So if
And
if we're enough, yeah.
yeah, and there's meant to be red herrings. Like, Todd Phillips was never really a credible suspect, but you could have gone down the route of like, well, he linked out of 2 out of 3, so you could have
yeah.
gone like, well, he could have been one.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. There's a reason why Father O'Connor's the key suspect, because he seems to be most linked to them all.
Hmm.
And Dominic Doyle's just out there. But yeah, I think that worked quite a bit. I think it ran smoother knowing the hit points and stuff like that. 'Cause when
Yeah.
I've run it with other people, you tend to not understand what you're meant to do because you can't see that there's hit points left on the scene.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
it gets a bit
But
harder.
I do like that system.
Mm,
It's quite interesting. It gives it a whole different vibe. As you say, I think we said it last time as well, for investigating, it doesn't feel like it's an endless loop of trying to
Yeah.
figure it out.
Hmm.
no,
And there's still the aspect there of role playing, acting it out, and coming
Mm.
up with some questions. It's just
yeah,
then other things kind of also fall into place with it if you're successful. But no, I do like that.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, it's an interesting, like you said, the time mechanic's interesting as well because it gives you something where like something will happen in certain things. Because you could have it where like every day there's another murder or whatever.
Yeah.
If you don't solve it quick enough, somebody else dies and all that kind of stuff, which obviously will give you more evidence and things like that. But yeah, it's. Yeah, this is adapted into America, but it's meant to be like really bleak and cold and dark because it's all Nordic Noir.
Hmm.
But I think it worked reasonably well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
I liked
definitely
it.
run it again. I would definitely run it again, I think, based on this. Like I said, all the other times that I've ran it, it didn't quite work and people struggled a bit. But this one, I think, ran the smoothest. And I think I know what the reason was the hit points on the thing and the fiber on the people.
Yeah. The damage dice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
because in Morkborg you can have truly terrible rolls where you've got like 1 stability and D2 damage, and stuff like that, and it just
Yeah.
makes it so. In my opinion, that I've seen people like that, and they just don't have a fun time when everybody else has got like 8 stability and D10 damage. It just don't make it a fun experience. So that's why I'm purposely made sure that you had the same fiber. to kind of level that playing field, and it seemed to work quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing that seemed to
think
add something to it. So yeah, but that's Cork Bord, and hopefully, you know, it'll not be too long before it's officially released.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it'd be good to see if they change anything.
yeah,
But no, that I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's
It
gonna
was
be
really
basically
good.
Kickstarter, isn't it? Cork Bord.
yeah, yeah. It has been kickstarted, yeah.
It's been,
And this is using the beta rules, and they're currently getting you know, just firmed up and tweaked and all that kind of stuff. But I thought it was cool, so I thought I'll give it a go. But yeah, there is a
Yeah.
couple of adventures out there ready for it. Yeah.
Good.
So
Yeah.
there you go. You never know. We might do another one.
Yeah,
in
nice,
the-
nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, cool.
All right.
I definitely think
so-
yeah, I'd like to see another one. Disembodied voice back again.
Then that's what we'll do then.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Mr. Baldowski might take note of your suggestion.
Yeah. I'm sure he will. I will make him aware of it, and then he can watch it at his leisure.
Yeah.
And see, you know, mainly pointing out, well, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't run it like that.
But we do love your games, Mr. Baldowski.
Yes, we do.
We love them.
Yes.
We're a big fan.
Anyway, so I believe someone is preparing a raid. So yes,
Yeah.
I guess that's us for the evening.
Thanks, Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And thank you guys.
Okay. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.